Welcome everybody to Gen Inspire, which is the inspirational side of Gen Hope. This is where we bring you inspirational videos that we truly hope as an organization truly bless your life and impart some form of knowledge that makes a difference. One of the key things we're going to be talking about in this mini-series is finance. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a mom, doesn't matter if you're a pastor, a business owner, doesn't matter who you are. Every single one of us must be more financially informed. I have people come to me all the time. Denzel, I got issues with debts. I got issues with my finances. Help me. But I thought instead of trying to individually talk to everybody, let's do a mini-series. So we hope that you're really blessed with this. Now, the things we're going to be doing over this mini-series is a couple of things. One is bringing an awareness. Where are we right now and why do I need to change today? Okay. After that, what we're going to be bringing you is principles. 3 basic principles that if you get these things, I'm telling you now, they will make a difference in you either being financially secure, financially wealthy, if God's got it for you, financially rich, okay? And then some practical to-dos that you can do straight away. After that, guess what? We ain't even finished there. We're gonna bring you seminar, okay? A 2-hour seminar that you can come and further increase that education as well. So let's really get started. One of the things I want to get you to understand is that we've had to change over time. The money policy has had to change over time. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use like a biblical timeline. Okay, now we're going to start with Adam and Eve. See, they didn't have a credit card, they didn't have a cash point. Okay, what did they have to do? Well, they had to become hunters and gatherers. So if they needed to eat, they had to go hunting it. Okay, or they had to gather it in, whatever it may be, but that was their thing. And guess what? As good parents, they had to say to their children, listen, if you want to eat and you want to survive, you're going to have to learn to be good hunters and good gatherers. Now understand this, you can't use that principle today, so what was good for Adam is not going to be good for you. So you imagine going to Asda, pulling out your spear and saying, listen, I'm learning from Adam and I'm going to spear my lamb chop. It's not going to work unless you want to be arrested. So listen, I'm not advising that you become a hunter and gatherer. We've moved on. So the second stage was the agrarian age. Now this is where, Abraham said, I'm not going to be a hunter and gatherer. What am I going to be? I'm going to become a farmer. Okay, so his security was like, you know what, if I learn to be a farmer, I can have good lands, I can have cattle, and they would save part of that, sell part of that, and that's how their family was taken care of. And guess what? As a good father, he would have taught his kids how to be good farmers too. Okay, but guess what? Everything changed in the industrial age. What happened is big businesses came and said, you don't need to do all of that. Okay, come and work for me. They built these big organizations, big factories, and guess what? We're going to pay you and take care of you. So guess what? We all went to university. Then came out of university, got those blue collar jobs, white collar jobs, and we were taken care of. And it was the good times. Guess what? 65, I retire, final salary, pension. Everything was good. Then we moved into the information age because what? Companies said, we're no longer going to give you, final salary pension. We're no longer going to guarantee you a job for life. So now we're going to have a whole different understanding of what we need to understand about finance to be secure. In the information age, it's what you know that's going to secure your finances. So we've got to change from being financially ignorant, where someone was going to take care of us in the industrial age, to being financially informed. At the moment, we have 2 crazy problems. One is debt. The second is a lack of financial education. So let's really talk about the debt for a moment. So I'm going to ask you the question. How much debt right now is the UK under? How much debt do they have? It's a trick question, okay? The reason being it's growing every day. But last time I did the research on this, okay, it was at 1.2 trillion pounds and growing. Do you know what that means? That was like 50 billion they spend on interest alone in 1 year. They say if we wanted to obviously clear the debts, if everybody wanted to clear the debts, it would take 42,000 from everyone who's employed to be able to clear the debt. Now, I don't know about you. I don't have 42,000 to give the government to clear their debts, okay? So let's talk about America, the land of the brave, where wealth is abundant for everybody. What about their debts? Is it lower or higher than the UK? Well, if you said higher, you're right. But how much higher? Well, the thing is, they've got $17 trillion worth of debt and growing at the last time I did the research. Do you know it takes 25% of all their tax income to service that debt? We have a problem, Houston. But here's the thing. If I say to you trillions, most people who are watching this have got no concept what a trillion means. Most of you haven't seen a million, okay? Never mind 100,000. So let me break this down for you so you can really understand where I'm going with this. If I want to go back in time, okay, and I want to go back by 1 million seconds, how far would that take me? Well, the answer is, okay, 12 days. So I go back 12 days. But what if I wanted to go back 1 billion seconds? How far would that take me? 32 years. Okay, what about 1 trillion seconds if I want to go back in time? Well, that would take me 32,000 years ago. Can you see the difference between 1 million, 1 billion, and 1 trillion? Crazy numbers. What about individuals? Well, the UK alone, on the last studies I looked at, okay, we have 1.4 trillion pounds worth of debt for individuals in the UK. Crazy numbers. Now we understand what 1 trillion is. Now what they say, we understand some of that's mortgages and things like that. So let's take out mortgages. Well, what they say for every person in the UK, okay, that would equate to £2,000 worth of debt already, including the young, the old, and everybody. What's the other problem that we've got? Nobody saves anymore. Nobody's got enough income to even save. So the government's got no money, we don't save no money. AXA, one of the big insurance companies, says 63% of us won't have enough when we retire. Now I know we don't think about that because we're young and we're never going to grow old. But the truth is, even as I'm recording this video, I'm getting older. So someone's got to worry about it because the government's not. So maybe it should be me. So here's the question I ask you. Whose responsibility is it, okay, to sort out your financial security? Is it big business? Is it the government? What about the school system? They don't have the time to teach you financial literacy at school. So the thing is, it's not their responsibility, okay? It's not theirs, it's yours. It's your responsibility to go from financially ignorant to financially informed. So make sure that you join us on these next couple of mini-series, because I'm telling you, we're gonna bless you and give you the principles that you need so you are financially informed. Bye-bye.